up. I knew him before he was doing comedy, which is weird when you like know each other and then you meet each other again at comedy. It's like being in a psych ward and like running into someone you know and be like, oh, you too, huh? Shit gets weird, doesn't it? Mr. Thomas Ray, everybody!
I brought my guitar up here with me tonight for two very important reasons. The first one being that I have a lot of nervous energy. I don't really know what to do with my hands, and I find that without a guitar, I find myself walking around on stage just losing my train of thought, and it sort of acts as a barrier between me and you because I'm very nervous. I don't have a lot of confidence, you know? The second reason, which is more important, is I really need you to know that I think I'm better than you. I'm 22 and I live with my parents right now. It's pretty cool. I don't have to pay rent with money, but I do pay in the intangible currency of having to listen to their dumbass advice on how to write songs and jokes. I was talking to my mom about it the other day, and she said, Thomas, your sense of humor can get a little bit esoteric. Maybe you should try writing some more relatable comedy. Those are her words, not mine. I'm not trying to talk myself up. I took note of it, and as luck would have it, a few days later, I found myself at the DMV. I was like, fuck, this is perfect. It's the shared, relatable human experience, or so as it's been explained to me at length by my parents. So I took the time to write a joke, and here's some relatable humor about going to the DMV. So you know, every time you go to the DMV and it's staffed exclusively by eldritch abominations not intended to be glimpsed by mortal eyes. You know, there's just that one lady at the front. She's too busy making human-shaped body part candles and chanting backwards in Sumerian to give a shit about your problems. Don't even get me started on the circle of faceless children chanting until the quiet of the infinity bell. That joke is called Fuck You, Mom. I'm on Tinder because what do you expect me to do? Take a shower, shave, talk to other human beings face to face like I'm some sort of goddamn Morlock? No thank you. I'm gonna sit at home, I'm gonna build a throne out of garbage, I'm gonna mortar it together with my own poop, because I'm a crazy person, and I'm gonna sit in that throne. I'm gonna talk to people on my whimsical future device while simultaneously Googling the capital of Argentina and listening to Lou Bega's Mambo No. 5 on repeat. Despite being on Tinder, I don't really have a lot of sex. Because I believe that having sex is a lot like driving a car. And that it's just way better when you're alone. Nobody's gonna turn any knobs on your dashboard, places you don't want them to go. Nobody's gonna judge you if you listen to the Armageddon soundtrack while you do it. And best of all, cleanup is a lot simpler when you only have to clean up one person's bodily fluids. Just a word of advice for any stoners out there in the audience. Don't watch the movie 12 Years a Slave after you take some bong rips. It's a very serious movie. You're gonna have a very bad time. I know you think, Thomas, it's a movie called 12 Years a Slave. What'd you think you were getting yourself into? I went to go see it in theaters. The friend I went to go see it with usually takes me to see shit like Fast and Furious, where like really the only question at the heart of the film, you know, you're sitting there in line and these two guys behind you like, so Thaddeus, how many felonious goons do you think Vin Diesel's going to punch out this time? Well, Sebastian, as always, you have missed the central question at the point of this film. The question is he driving the car? Or is the car driving him? You know, your typical Vin Diesel audience. So, I'll leave you with this. I think that what kind of facial hair you sport is a lot like wearing a football jersey. But all the mascots are personality types, and Joe, I'm sorry to tell you, but you look like you got a lot of faith in Team Douchebag this year. Sorry, that was a little harsh. Maybe Douchebag is not, but like, if you could read, maybe you'd get a lot out of Ayn Rand.